to Lula, McCall, it ain't no comparison. It ain't no comparison at all, man. Out of all them cats that I played against on the basketball court or the football field, shit, that played a big part in why I ended up pushing myself. Cause you ain't got no choice if you out there with them.
No.
You ain't got no choice. You do got a choice.
You got damn near go to Dade County. Around New Orleans, Dade County, talking about the fine comparable.
Yeah.
Like, okay, they produce nothing but dogs.
Yeah.
But that's how it is around here. It's usually some kid walking around that don't play is better than everybody that play. You know what I'm saying? PE here come in there with the athletics kid and beat everybody. He just don't want to play. Yeah. Marvin Webb beat everybody in basketball. He just wouldn't play. So if you got that walking around here, you can't help but step it up. Cause nigga gonna beat you to death. They gonna talk about you in the lunchroom after they beat you to death. You know what I'm saying? So you better do something.
Yeah.
You gonna either be prey, goddamn it, or you gonna be a predator. One of the two.
Oh man.
Welcome to the Ep Cypher. Flow harder than the hands on Peter Piper. And now we would like to introduce you to your rivals. It's like Ali and Tyson. The hook miss with the liking. Show nothing, Mr. Bison. Maximus and Leonidas. You were in the booth with Titans. Goons, goblins, and Vikings. It ain't really nothing like us.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the L.I.T Code. I am Courtney Anderson, aka Big C, one half of the L.I.T Code
and I'm
podcast.
at Mundo Jones.
Whatever Jones, man. It's gonna be a little different this time. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you who's been watching, listening. I want to apologize because my Facebook page has somehow been suspended. They say I've been practicing hate speech and all kind of other stuff. Anyway, probably hadn't seen the episode in a while. Still been popping them out on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts and all that. But anyway, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for listening, watching, whether it's a minute or an hour. We appreciate y'all. Now, I know this looks a little different. That's because we got our edit man, Mr. Don the DJ, behind the camera, and we in person. Probably the first time I seen Mr. Jones in, 5-6 years?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we wanted to bring y'all a little treat right from where it all started at. Right now, we standing on the backside of K-Buck Lane at my daddy's house, right? Good country field out here. Now, this ain't the field that Edgar pushed the tractor tire through back and forth, but it's about that size, you know what I'm saying? So this is where Edgar used to ride to, get his workout in on his bike and ride back. That's where I grew up at. This is where all the country stuff come from. You know what I'm saying? This vernacular, this talk I got, this is where it come from, this is where it was built. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna ride y'all to a couple of spots, give y'all an inside look at us, where it all started, what we made of, let y'all see this magical place we always talk about, man. And we'll see y'all in a few. Once we get to it, thank y'all again. It's L.I.T Code.
World, man, come from here. Some of the best people. Our values and who we are as men, dude, have come from this right here. You know, from not just immediate family, but for other people in this town that considered us as one of their own. How they poured it to us, man, and whooped us. You know what I'm saying? And gave us just a lot of life lessons, man, that we still carry on to this day. So anytime I come back to the crib, it's just good reminders, man. It's good reminders of just the people that's poured into my life.
Yeah, I can remember just walking. Sometimes we just want to take a walk, you know what I'm saying? It was just a testament to who our parents were and our people and our family. But when when I say 10, 15 cars will stop, baby, where you going? You don't need no ride, do you? I mean, no, man, I'm just walking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to make sure we getting home straight. We ain't in no trouble. Just wanting to take care of us, really. And I think that's because our people took care of everybody else. And that's kind of what you get around here. People taking care of each other. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as going hungry around here. Somebody gonna at least feed you. You know what I'm saying? That bare minimum, you can get fed. You go to the funeral home back there. Uncle George will feed you for sure when he was here. You know, so that's why we try to give back now. You know what I'm saying? Try to help as many people we can, because we come from that. But we only come from it, only way we know how to do it is because we learned it here. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember that gremlin we was talking about earlier? Mm-hmm. It's right here on the slab where you grow that gremlin at. You know what I'm saying? When we was coming up. It's where all the parties was. Or you can just parking lot pimp, what we used to call it.
That boy ain't aged at all. Oh, dude.
Yeah. So Giles got his club up here now, but it used to be a club here, club there.
This was a spot in?
Yeah, that's Giles.
That's what's gonna be a Sarah?
No, we're gonna take it back, Sarah. Go to the Moose Lodge.
Them life lessons I was talking about earlier, man. We getting back close to where a lot of that came from. A lot of those, not just people, but the places that a lot of that happened to as well. Right here, man. First Baptist Church, bro.
Yeah.
For real. First Baptist Church, man.
That's where the whole family started.
That's where it all started at, in there.
Yeah.
Parking lot be filled, man. Started with Reverend Mansfield.
Yeah.
The GOAT, bro.
And then Macedonia right there. So
yeah.
we kept it going. Then right across the street, that's a legendary house right there. That's where two-time basketball champ Damon West, where he was raised there, him and his brother Don. And R.I.P. Coach Easy, real GOAT, real legend, man.
For real. Then Miss West gonna hit you with that whiskey cake.
That rum cake.
That rum cake. You know what I'm saying? She gonna hit you with that.
Yeah. This house right here, I spent a lot of time in this house. Dr. Mary, Miss Mary. Dr. Mary was the first black veterinarian in this whole area. You know what I'm saying? His daughter still had that house now. My dad, guys, owned it. A lot of time on. That's where my love for dogs come from. They had 12 champion hospitals. Lesson for a lot of people, though. Yeah, man. You need to leave stuff just because it feel better for a little while. Don't mean you ready to be back on the full tip.
Bill, man.
Yeah.
A lot of memories on this damn field, dude. So, good times, some bad times, some tears, you know what I'm saying? Crazy thing about it is, I remember back in the day, man, we'd have our games out here, bro, and these tracks would be filled. Tracks would just be filled, bro, and like, you could feel the presence of the crowd while you on the field because everybody's so close up on you, you know?
Yeah.
So, man, a lot of athletes that been on this field, man. A lot of athletes that's poured into me and molded me into being an athlete that I was, you know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for them setting the example that they set, I never really would have saw what the blueprint looked like to understand what it means to be a Rayville Hornet. You know what I'm saying? Like really what that means.
Yeah, I remember with 96, 97, Tim and them playing out here. Boss Road, you know what I'm saying? We'd be playing football under the bleachers. That's what we did. And then all we wanted to do after the game was be right here to touch their pads. They was going back to the school then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff done got nicer now. All this one right here. This field house used to be sticker pushing. That's what Coach Brown make us do up downs at and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's where you stretch it. That was the dust bowl practice field. Freshman year, unless you earned you some stickers, I mean, unless you made varsity, sweat box. That's where your jersey got, your pads were left at. And so on home games, the visiting teams come through. And if you ain't have stickers to get your stuff out, the visiting team, they might pee on your pads and everything. Look, we wanted to play ball so bad though, cats ain't even care. They'll rinse their stuff out and just go ahead, keep playing, you know what I'm saying? But that's all we had. Coming up, Rayville was a football time.
The team was so good, man, that even if you wasn't on the field playing, bro, just like he said, just to be able to dress out,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just to be able to be in the same locker room, that was an honor and a privilege in itself. So that just, to me, that showed me as a kid, it was about that decal that you had on the side of your helmet. You know what I'm saying? About what Rayville Hornets football, what Rayville Hornets basketball, like really stood for, like they sports really stood for. You know what I'm saying?
Rayville stuff. Yeah. A lot of times, man, I think Coach Brown used to know we might not win that night. Remember, he used to always tell us, hey man, if somebody come to your house, would you let somebody walk in your house and slap your mama in the mouth? We'd be like, no sir. He'd be like, so if they come here, win, lose, or draw, they need to know they play Rayville Hornets. That means from start to finish, somebody gets stuck. We don't care what's going on. You gonna know you played us at least. And a lot of what we made of now was built here. Coach Smith telling us we gotta run 26-110.
Straight down here, bro.
Under a certain amount of time, and you wanna quit, and you can hear his voice. Come on, baby, come on, we got one more. You know what I'm saying? In life, life a bunch of 110s, man. A lot of times you don't wanna quit. They taught us how to not quit out here. Coach Barton came and brought more structure to it, but it was built on goon goblins and bikers, man.
Goon goblins and bikers. And them boys will find the hottest day.
The hottest day.
The hottest day to be out here on this track running.
Yeah.
But them life lessons, man, it's amazing now. When you look back on all those things you learned on the field, you learned in the sweat box, you learned on the track, how all those still life lessons apply to our current life and what we doing now. Really, at the end of the day, bro, it's just hard work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Wanting to do the stuff that people don't want to do. That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now, our podcast will be sponsored by a few $1 billion if Edgar would have spent more time over there, which is the baseball field. Coach Newpont always told him, Edgar, you're going to be 6'3", a big old guy. You're left-handed. If you're a pitcher, you can go to the major league. Still made to the league, but you know them MLB checks a little different.
MLB checks a lot different, bro.
And they full of guarantees.
You get paid a couple meals to eat sunflower seeds, you know what I'm saying?
How old are you now? 37? 36?
No.
37.
Yeah.
You might still be playing.
in MLB. Be playing.
Yeah.
Big lefty too, bro. So
yeah, but
this happened how it happened exactly how I needed to, man.
This is what we couldn't wait to get to though. We was down there at the junior high. Coach Brown come watch you at practice and say you can come down there and practice with them. That was like our ride, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing you about to go down here and get your ass toe up. Because he don't care that you're a freshman. He don't care that your cousin's 5 years older than you. He gonna tell you line up with him. Yeah. See what you made of right quick.
Hey, what them boys say they got Tasha Cleveland?
They got Tasha Cleveland. We got Quinn Brown. Gator, that's where he built this at right out here. It's called getting after that ass. You know what I'm saying? If you messed up in class, Coach Brown told you had Gator, that means later on that day, the top 5 cats on the team was basically gonna beat your ass for doing what you ain't had no business doing. And then after that, we got a hug. He expect us to love each other. But
sometimes he always did that too, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? After practice over with, like, you know what? That's crazy, man. That's a coaching tip right there. When you getting on to your players, man, I know sometimes you gotta have them difficult conversations with them, and you may have to cuss them out. Some coaches choose to cuss, some coaches don't. But man, make sure you always cover them with love after they leave away from you. Before they get ready to leave from you, make sure you cover them with love, man. And that's what Coach Brown and them did, dude. They always made sure that they loved us and cared for us. Now, in between them lines, we got it. But when we got ready to walk off that field, dude, we knew that them coaches cared about us. You know what I'm saying? And that's what truly coaching is about. It ain't about technically what happened on the field. It's about letting them individuals know you love and care for them, and to the impact that you have in their life, man. Because sports gonna stop. That clock gonna hit 0, 0, 0.
Yeah. Same with parenting. Same with your family. Like every once in a while, we gotta get on our kids, tear them down, build them back up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it takes. End of the day, they need to know you love them, you'll die for them, you'll kill for them. That's what Coach always, to me, Coach Brown always exemplified that for sure. You know what I'm saying? The last game he ever coached was a scrimmage. We probably had 4 or 5 fights against Mangle. And Coach Brown was trying to give us a speech on the bus when we were leaving. And then I saw the tears come out of his eyes. He said, you know what, man, if y'all want to fight, goddamn, turn the bus around. I'll fight with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just, a lot of coaches did a lot of stuff. I wasn't personally one who needed it, but there's a lot of coaches who made sure a lot of dudes were straight off the field, feeding them, clothes, whatever they needed. They got in trouble with the law, you know, they'll go take care of it. And that's big, and I think that's what's missing small town America. Start hiring people from other places thinking that it's better because their resumes look better. That homegrown stuff, when I know your mama, I know your daddy, or a coach know my mama and daddy, that means something, you know what I'm saying? Because he know what they need, so. Big, man. This is where it was built at, though. RHS, the Hornet's Nest, baby.